Ooh, we got one more trailer to do. This has been a week of trailers. I think this is the second or third trailer reaction I've done within a very short amount of time. But let's do this one. This is Eternals. It's the final trailer for Eternals.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and this is going to be my reaction to the final trailer for Marvel's Eternals. It's being quoted as the final trailer. This movie comes out in November. Hopefully, movie theaters won't close down, and we can actually, hopefully go see it in a very safe environment if you are lucky to do that. So this is going to hopefully give us a little bit more about the story and maybe some shots of the deviants or the actual villains of the movies, and maybe give us a little bit more information about the characters as well and what we can expect from the movie as it comes out in November. So I don't know much about the characters per se. I know most of the names, and they mostly have different power sets. I know Icarus has like flight and heat vision. He's kind of like a weird allegory for Superman if there's not enough of them already. There's one person who's like super fast. Cersei, I'm not sure what her powers are. I believe they are elemental based. Athena, who is played by Angelina Jolie, I think she's a skilled fighter and has probably some healing powers, or maybe. Again, I'm speculating. I don't know the Eternals comics as well as I probably should, but this is why we check these things out and we learn. I'm going to watch this. Before I watch it, hopefully you have watched the actual trailer. The link is in the description below. So check that one out first, then come back and check out my reaction. And also, if this is your first time, welcome. Thanks for checking me out. My name is Will, like I said at the beginning, and I do a lot of geeky stuff like this, like I do trailer reactions, movie reviews, discussion videos, some gaming, some drinking, and all things wrapped around geekiness. So if you do like that sort of thing, maybe subscribe to the channel. I would really love to get to know you. I do respond to most comments, if not all comments, and things like that. So if you want to subscribe, if I float your boat, that'd be great. Help a guy out. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers before the end of the year. And obviously beyond, but I have tiers. I work in a normal headspace. This is a hobby. I do it for fun. Anyway, let's check this out, and I'll give you my thoughts after the video. So hopefully you stick around for that. Play.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe.
Okay, so this does.
The people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger.
Okay.
The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
Emergence. Okay. Oh shit.
How long do we have?
7 days.
7 days. Okay.
We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago
Okay.
to protect humans from the deviants.
Oh, that's what a deviant looks like. Yeah, dude. That's Superman.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos?
Hey.
The war, all the other terrible things throughout history.
Thank you for asking the question.
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Oh, shit. God, this looks good.
To find the others.
I mean, from just a cinematography standpoint, this is
I've
beautiful.
seen some of them for
Sorry.
centuries.
Hi.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
We have loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad we got to see Kit Harington now in this thing. Ooh.
You can't protect.
Nice. Eternals.
Any of them.
It just looks pretty.
Bet you've built the perfect safe house. Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
That was good. Okay, I like that. I actually like that a lot. That looks really good. Okay, so that is our last look at the Eternals. This is coming out in November, and it looks like it looked good. I mean, as from a design standpoint and from just an overall like cinematography standpoint, it looks gorgeous. It looks really good. It's a beautifully shot movie. I love the designs of their powers and how even elegant they look. So these characters have been around for hundreds of thousands of years. They were created by the they are the Eternals. They were created by the Celestials, who we get actually a couple good shots of Celestials, and they were designed to help guide humanity through its evolution, basically, but they are not allowed to interfere. That's why even Kit Harington's character, who's portraying the Black Knight, he straight up asked him, like, where were you guys when Thanos invaded or anything like that? And they're like, yeah, who told you not to interfere? And then that's when we get that really cool shot of one of the Eternals. I mean, God, I'm going to screw that up. We get that really cool shot of one of the Celestials after he's questioning Cersei about who commands them not to do this sort of thing. We also got to see what the Deviants look like, and they look menacing. They look definitely an interesting design. Icarus really feels like an allegory for Superman, like the flight, the strength, the heat vision, but it looks good. It really does look good. I like that we are going to get our classic MCU humor in it, and it looks like it is going to work well with these characters, but it's definitely not going to take away from the overall epicness that this movie seems to be leading into. It's definitely the result of Thanos and his snap and the re-snapping has brought back the Deviant and caused the Eternals to come back and basically do what they're charged to do. It looks like they're going to have to look for each other and kind of put the band back together, and that's always a good formula for a movie, basically. I am curious to see, with as the MCU progresses forward, it doesn't feel like every movie is just a setup for another movie. Everything does feel like it's its own movie. I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet, but I've heard really great things about the movie. But I also hear that the overall connections aren't necessarily as blatant, but they're actually seated in the movie really well. And it looks like, based off of this trailer, we're going to also get that sort of similar flavor. This does clearly take place over the hundreds of thousands of years that the Eternals have lived, and we're going to see different elements of their lives over the course of history. And even we see the pain on their faces when terrible things happen and are not allowed to interfere, but they do, I guess, feel some sense of responsibility, especially for humanity, because they clearly love humanity, but due to their charge, they're not supposed to interfere as much. It's very similar to what the Watchers are, where they're technically not supposed to interfere, but the Eternals clearly have more of a hand in humanity's development than the Watcher did, unless you're Uatu, who just steps in whenever he freaking wants to. But overall, I'm really digging the trailer. I'm really digging the vibe, the look of the trailer. It looks like it's going to be a really epic encounter between the Eternals and the Deviants. It's going to be interesting to see the Celestials and their full magnificent glory and what kind of hand they really played in the development of humanity as well as the MCU as a whole. So I'm also curious to see where this leads to the Eternals being more involved in the overarching MCU, especially how with Phase 4 it definitely feels like it's much more set up with multiversal stuff, and maybe even how you can introduce the concept of the X-Men and the X-Gene through the Eternals movie, especially with them being, modified human beings themselves, how that may seed into potentially introducing the X-Men. So I'm very excited for that. So that's my thoughts on the Eternal trailer. Hopefully you had a chance to check it out, before watching my reaction, and hopefully you just watched the reaction and stuck around to hear my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching this and all of my videos. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me because I do this for fun, and I like to put a lot of effort into these videos. You know, some jokes here and there, some little cutaways and things like that. So hopefully you do find enjoyment in those. And if you do, hopefully you have subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, give me a subscribe. You know, check out some of the other videos that I've done. I do stuff on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/DGeekWill. All of those links are at the end of this video, so hopefully you will check those out as well. You can follow me on most social media as well at DGeekWill. So hopefully you will, and check out some of the other videos on the channel right now. And that's about it. So until next time, I will catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, why not give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends? You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on my gorgeous little face right over there. You can follow me on all the various social media platforms right below. And last but certainly not least, if you've got a few extra minutes, why not check out one of the lovely videos floating right over here. Later.